Hello and welcome. This is going to be a new video LP. This is a disciple game, which is where you have gods and disciples on teams. It's pretty cool. So I am Patala, one of the worst nations in the game. This is bad nations as well, just like the last one. So all of these are going to be, at least for Something Awful's meta, these are all. Well, not all these. But anyway, they're generally weaker nations. So I'm on a team with Patala, Gath, and Drummond is our... Oh, wait, where is he? There he is. He is our god. We have a silly bless build. I kind of let them go with whatever. So we've got Blood 9, Water 9, Turmoil, Luck, Magic. So it's going to be interesting because my recruitable sacreds, if you're familiar with... Actually, I'll just go ahead and log it in here. Okay, so yeah, Imprisoned Fountain. So we don't get disciples, which are extremely powerful. They're like blessed god chassis. Let me turn on all this. So since it's imprisoned, disciple won't wake up for until half the time of the god. So the god is imprisoned, so around 36 turns, which means my god will wake up around turn 18. For my god or my disciple, I chose a Earth 6, Air 5 snake, I believe, if I remember. Anyway, so here's our starts. They're kind of bad, actually. So I'm down here. Hinnom, or not Hinnom, Gath is over here. And then Jomon is way up here by himself. But we guess we are kind of clustered, so it's not terrible. We'll control this, hopefully. So yeah, Water 9, Blood 9, Bless. And here are my sacreds. Here we go. Naga. Yeah, it's a naked thing with a spear and Poison Spit plus Hypnotize. It's cold-blooded. Combat stats are less than impressive. It's a magic being, so I can't use an indie priest. It has poor basically everything. It is amphibious, which is useful, but the lack of armor is bad. You have another one, which these would be good, or at least acceptable, except for the fact the shield it has is a buckler, which is crap, so it's not very good at blocking arrows. And it has no helmet, so yeah. Oh yeah, and it's 38 resources, so that's really awesome. So yeah, that's what I'm stuck with. And since my stuff is so incredibly bad, I haven't actually decided. I'm not going to run tests, or any more tests, rather. Ping this. Any more tests with my shitty nation. Like in any game ever that you play Patala, you would take an Awake God. So I'm going to really struggle to get 15 provinces here. Probably going to lean on elephants, and it'll be heavily dependent upon the indie layout here. So anyway, instead of making any sacreds at all, because since it's a disciple game, you don't get profits. The disciples take the place of profits. So we're just going to make 4 elephants. 4 elephants, end turn. That's pretty much all I can do here. And then next turn, the elephants combined with my absolutely atrocious starting army, we'll be able to start expanding. Where's our scales? Over here. Here's our beautiful scales. As you can see, those are really good scales, right? Yeah, we've got Turmoil 3, Sloth 1, Heat 3. That's why we made him God, so he could sink points into heat, which helps us. So when the scales spread, it won't be as big of an income malice, so it's basically free points. A little bit of death. It's actually not going to really matter. Death 1 is not a big deal. And combined with luck, you actually get some really good stuff out of it. Luck 3, Magic 3, of course, for gems and gold. Whenever the RNG decides to give us any. So for starters, at least Gath and I will not have these really bad scales. Jomon does. So if you look, what are we up to total here? Minus 15, minus 17. For him, that's another minus 15. So minus 32, minus 35% gold. Yeah, that's pretty rough. This gimmick is probably going to fail really badly, but it will be entertaining to watch. So we'll see how far we can get along with this. Basically, the bad plan that we have is we're going to feed him all of our gems, except we don't have the right kinds. These teams were kind of assembled without much thought. It was just kind of random. Anyway, so we'll give him. Well, I'll search nature and give him all my natures, so he can make Tengu. Gath will kind of exist. He doesn't really have anything he can even give him. But anyway, yeah. So airs and natures, I can only search nature, but we'll give all those to him, and he'll make Tengu. At some point, Gath is going to go blood. Gath's main weakness normally is that they have 800 gold temples and really expensive infrastructure, so it's almost impossible to really slam out enough temples and forts and labs to make a really decent blood economy. However, this is a disciple game, so he doesn't ever have to make a temple. You can swap provinces back and forth, so either Drummond or myself will be making his temples and his forts probably. We'll just build the infrastructure. Either he'll mail the gold or I'll just build it and then seed the province, and then he can make his little blood guys. And he does have wastes, so he's going to need these to summon Sayer, which are extremely powerful sacreds. With Water 9, Blood 9, they're going to be beastly. Then myself, yeah, Naga. We're not even going to look at those. So, and he also has Recruit Anywhere sacreds. They're not great, but they exist. So, however, whatever, they'll work. I, on the other hand, yeah, I have no real recruitable sacreds worth of shit. I'll actually, due to our start, as you can see, there's not much water on the map, but we started next to some, which is actually pretty good for my team. I'll probably take all the water, actually. That'll be some good gold income. Who else is in this game? Who else can take water from me? Really, not anybody. People will probably have earth snakes and stuff to contest in the water. I'll just be clearing it with these later. Naga warriors. Once I have a few elephant squads out, I can take Naga warriors and send them into the ocean. I will eventually, I don't know if I'll be able to get all the way over here in a reasonable amount of time, but I'll have him send, at some point, send either a guy down here or a guy over here, assuming we're not rushed and killed, so that I can give him a province so that he can get his dragon guys going, which are actually like EA quality mages in LA. But anyway, yeah, 4 elephants, shit army, shit sacreds, double bless with max turmoil scales. This is gonna be good. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. Oh yeah, and I do have one sacred that's good, or one sacred troop that's good that I'll be using. They are down here. Gandharvas are really good. They're like plate mail sacred blue guys, like the EA. I don't know. If you play any of the Monkey Nations, the Gandharvas are really strong sacreds. And we'll have Water 9, Blood 9 Bless, and I will eventually have Celestial Music and Mass Flight with those. And Fog Warriors and all kinds of shit. They are... If the game actually goes that long, I can brutalize people with them. They're really powerful. Really good. They're also an Awe Sacred. And Celestial Music is mass quickness for them. And it does stack with Water 9, so they will chainsaw through shit. But it would probably... I don't know if we're actually going to get that far. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping I don't have any aggressive neighbors or neighbors with crossbows. Either one of those would be really bad for me. Because I have no answer to either one of those. My god is not awake. He's not going to be awake for a long time. I don't have any good sacreds to stop them. All I got is elephants. So hopefully no one rushes me, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that is turn 1.